Yo, my dudes, what's going on? David here, and welcome to another reaction. This episode, we are diving into That 70s Show Season 1, Episode 24, called Hyde Moves In. And with the title alone, that must mean we're getting a lot of Hyde, so that's even better. Hopefully you've been enjoying the series. Hopefully you are having a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reactions over there. Episodes extra early over there as well. With that being said, buckle your seatbelts. Let's ride.
We could go skinny dipping. Naked.
Oh my god. It is the Vista Cruiser. The Vista Cruiser.
Well, sure, it's fun for you guys.
If I'm Kelso and oh my god. Okay then.
Yeah, your mom's used to having naked guys around.
He's not even home, you moron.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Aim those punches higher, man.
Top 40.
Whoa, sit down, Fez. I see London, I see Besticle.
Oh.
Well, what do you want me to do about it?
Tuck it in.
I thought we agreed to stick to a budget. Pork chops aren't cheap.
On the way to the market, I tried to run over a cat.
Whoa, we're going this cheap?
But
We're on a
the
budget
cat was so
budget?
darn speedy.
Oh, I love Kitty.
Tasty and cheap.
Wow, you went there, Red?
Now, when I say cheap, I mean, you know, not...
Shut up.
Oh, she has such a good heart.
Why would she just run off with some trucker?
It's springtime. Love is in the air, man.
Love is in the air,
She
man.
just left you here alone?
I realize this is hard for you to get your head around, Opie. But you're failing to see the upside here. We've got food, we've got beer, we have zero adult supervision. Welcome to Camp Naughty Bad Fun.
But Midge, why do you have to have your woman warrior meetings here every week?
Because none of the other feminist husbands will let them.
Boy, those bastards.
Poor Bob.
Bob, these meetings have really opened my
Look
eyes.
at Bob, he's got the high socks on.
English language is so oppressive to women.
I'm sorry, a womaniac.
A womaniac.
It's difficult to hear with your head up your ass.
Yo, Red and his insults, man.
Oh, Red. You need to relax. Anger is bad for the soul.
It's Fez, right?
Yes.
Get out.
Okay,
I thought he was gonna say, don't be a dumbass.
You know you're not getting any of that pork chop, right?
Is that so?
Go for me! No! Oh shit!
Michael, go away. I'm sick. I don't have any makeup on. My hair's a mess, and I look hideous.
Jackie, come on.
Is she like sick sick?
I just want to see you.
That is a nightmare. That is a nightmare.
So, what are you gonna do?
Sell the house.
You rent.
You rent, dude.
Guess I'm in more trouble than I thought.
No, Hyde. No, Hyde, I'm serious here. You need help, my friend.
You would need help. I'll be fine. I ate gum off a parking meter once. But it was on a dare. Made $1. Man, there's some suckers out there, huh?
$1?
Crackers and ketchup are K-words, which makes them naturally funny.
No.
God.
It's
I
Donna?
can feel like all the molecules in my body.
Too soon. Jerky?
Jerky?
18, 19. I have the biggest hands in the world. Damn it.
1, 2.
And you know what else? My
My hands are huge.
My hands are huge.
I am the greatest.
Okay, champ, whatever you
Ooh! Oh shit! Did not see that one coming. Oh my god.
I want a new sandwich.
Oh wow, he's definitely talking about Midge there.
Abandoning Steven, she's his mother.
Mom, her exact words were, I know I'm your mother, but I'm abandoning you, Steven.
Oh, Hyde's mom sucks. What else we got?
Not Santa Claus.
Come on, Red.
Thank God you're not Santa Claus, Red. You scare the hell out of children.
Oh my god, you call him dumbass the whole time.
Go away, Michael.
Jackie, I mean, I just saw your mom downstairs, and even though she's pretty old, she's really hot. And that gives me hope for the future.
Oh, Michael.
Really? That worked? Jackie, come on.
Yes, what I'm trying to say is, did I realize that this whole mess, that's just a temporary thing.
Is there a breakup brewing?
Why y'all dressed up?
I'm not dressed up. This is California casual.
I'm Bargain Bob.
On here. Everything is fine between your mother and me.
She didn't bring that up.
Oh, God, they got to her, too.
They got to her, Bob.
You need a coffee table.
Yeah, that'd really pull the room together.
Seriously, tell him, Hyde.
Steven, I was gonna clean your kitchen for you, but frankly, I'm afraid.
Get your ass in the damn car.
Oh! Oh!
Damn it!
Oh! What am I watching right now? What are we watching right now?
When I was living at home, I didn't have to answer anybody. I made my own rules.
Uh-oh, Red's coming
You
down.
screwed me, Foreman. I told you this is none of your business.
Oh, not Red.
Well, that's it. I gotta get a tattoo. Please don't.
What is going on right now?
Do you want to see her pick up a dime?
No!
Oh! Oh, no! Oh man, all right, man. Season 1, episode 24 of That 70s Show. We are getting really, really close to, what is it? One more episode. Well, actually, yeah, the next episode is the season finale, so that's awesome. I'm honestly gonna say that I'm going to miss the hell out of the intro. I know that some people prefer the later season intro song, but for some reason this intro song is great. But who knows? Before you know it, I'm be singing along to the next one too. It's pretty much the same thing, but I think they added a different band and also a different ending to it, from what I heard at least. But anyways, that's besides the point. This episode in particular, I'll probably give it like 7-8 range. If it's an 8, it'll be like a low 8. I'm thinking more mid 7 range, where I feel really bad for Hyde, because obviously Hyde's mom is the absolute worst. The way that she has him living is awful. I hate it so bad. I know this is a comedy and you can't take comedy serious. Sometimes the moments are serious, and so it's really shitty to see that. But it looks like Hyde will probably be living with Eric for quite some time, at least till this episode ends, I would think, or this season ends. But really shitty situation. I hate to see that. You know, just the fact that she just up and left. There's so many, I mean, I won't say so many women, so many parents in general that just find it to be okay to just kind of up and leave. Just what? How could you leave your child? Like, I mean, I'm not gonna get into like personal situations, but how, man? please, please, by all means, man, if you have kids and you're not in your kid's life right now, how do you do it? Why do you do it? Why? Why would you be like Hyde's mom? Why, like, why is that ever okay? Like, it is beyond shitty. You can't, there's not one person that could sit here and defend that. And I don't think anyone would even try to defend that. It's the lowest of the low. It sucks. But anyways, so that's the story going on with Hyde. I know a lot of people don't care too much about Bob and Midge. Well, probably Midge in general. I like Bob a lot. I mean, I guess this was probably something that was really, really being focused on back then with the whole feminists and stuff. I think Midge is taking it a little too far, and to me, whenever they start to get to that degree, it gets a little too, to me, too far. Like a mailman. Like why does a mailman have to be a male woman? It's just a name. I don't know. To me, it's like, really, just leave it. I understand that there's certain things, and I'm not gonna dive into like the whole feminist thing, because trust me, I'm all for women's rights, man. But there's just certain things that, like, to me, it's just like, really, that bothers you? That it's called mailman? It's so tedious. It's so little. Like, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not gonna go down that route though, because I know obviously there are a lot of people that get very upset when it comes to that topic. But basically, that's the topic they're going with Midge and Bob, because obviously Midge is just, I don't know, she's always been into this thing lately, the whole woman warrior. So be it. I'm cool with the meetings. I mean, the idea of changing, like I said, the mailman to something different seems a little obnoxious, but that's just me. But storyline wise, it seems like it's coming to an end. It seems like at some point they're gonna have an episode where Bob and Midge get a divorce, obviously leaving Donna to be, you know, really upset. I could see that being an episode coming up probably sooner rather than later. Bob just seems like he's over it. Midge just seems too focused on herself right now, which is okay. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. It's just, I feel like, I mean, us men in general, we're needy. Women are needy, but we're needy as well, and in some cases more so. And so just the fact that he's not getting a hot meal and he's making bologna sandwiches every night, I think that's gonna start to bother him. It's already bothering him, but it's gonna just, I think, put him over the edge and sort of end that relationship with Midge. So I could see it happening. It may or may not happen, but I could see it happening. But that's that story. It was okay. It wasn't the greatest thing, but it was fine. Bob talking to Sharon, then kind of sort of feeling guilty whenever somebody walked in on him, like, oh, nothing's happening. That was fine. It was okay. And then the other story is Jackie getting sick when they went skinny dipping, and then Kelso making it the biggest. Like, Kelso, I understand the kids are immature. They're kids after all. They're not going to be mature about things. But if there's somebody that you can point the finger to and say, yeah, that guy's the most immature of all of them, it is Kelso. 100% Kelso. When it comes to Jackie, I don't know. First of all, it must be all about looks for Jackie, because the second Kelso starts opening his mouth, it is just ridiculous stuff coming out 90% of the time. And so what I said in like a previous episode is that, to me, Kelso only comes off as funny when he's like yelling or getting himself hurt. I mean that, because like occasionally he'll have like a funny moment that he's not yelling, but he said something funny. But 9 times out of 10, it's just he has to be the loudest in the room to have a funny moment. For me, at least, that's how I see it. And so, in this episode, again, just freaking out, and it was a funny moment, I'm not gonna lie. The moment of like what was going on and Jackie turning into a guy in a wig just because she was sick, like that was all funny. But man, he is such an immature kid, man. Oh my God, Kelso is something else. Other jokes that were being brought up was Fez having a tattoo, and then at the end credit scene there, that was really weird. He was obviously trying to make his tattoo dance, because obviously He mentioned that earlier in the episode. And so like they were into it at first until he said something about picking up a dime, and they were like, no, 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 obviously. And then, you know, the really cool scene, but also like touching in a sense too, was the scene where, you know, Red and Kitty went over to Hyde's house. They saw how he was living. They, you know, sort of acknowledged what was going on. Kitty is such a, she's my, like, she is solidified at #1 right now, and no one's even knocking on the door or even coming close to her, because she's funny as hell. She is super sweet, super thoughtful. Like, Kitty's #1 for me. But anyways, Kitty, obviously, you know, being, you know, a loving mother like she is, sees Hyde and the situation he's living in, and she's like trying to convince Red. Red at first is just like, no, we can't. And I understand where Red was coming from, because budget wise it does seem like they're not doing so well. But at the same time, even if you're not, I mean, to me personally, if one of my daughter's friends was literally on the verge of being homeless / going into the system, I would do everything in my power to make sure that that doesn't happen, because obviously not only is that child in a very dangerous situation, I'm ripping someone out of my daughter's life as well, because once they go into the system, you never know. And then, like, even if they do the whole system thing, and 9 times out of 10 when they come out from it, they're like completely changed people. So like, and I know Hyde's already probably what, like 17 here. He's either 17. I'd be shocked if he was 16, or he's 8. No, he can't be 18. Could he be 18? I don't know. I think he's 17. So if he's 17, he's only gonna be with the system for what, 1 year, and then they're gonna kick him to the curb anyways. I don't know how the system works, but I'm assuming once they're 18, they're on their own or something along those lines. I just don't like the idea of it. It's a mess. I don't even like the idea of Hyde. Just the shelter in general just sounds so shitty. But it was really funny to see Red actually cursing. I was like, for a moment, like, what are we watching right now? Is this That 70s Show, or is it something else? It's like a After Dark episode or something. But anyways, just a really good episode with just a little bit of, like, I guess things that I would have done differently. Where, like, I really wouldn't have given Midge and Bob that big of a storyline. I love them. Well, let me take that back. I like Bob a lot. Midge, she's probably the worst character in the show. But just to give them a whole storyline, it can be really tricky. It has to be something that's really funny. If not, they're just not. I wouldn't see people saying like, oh, I really enjoyed that, because it's just Midge and Bob. I love Bob, but they're just not. They're not the strongest characters. And then I love Jackie. I actually like Jackie more than I like Kelso, and that's probably crazy to a lot of people too. But I don't know. To me, I get bothered so much, and I know I take things way too serious. It's just the way I am. But I just wish Kelso would be more mature about things. Or I wish that Jackie would just wake up and be like, you know what, Kelso, you are nothing but looks. I'm out of here. But I know that's not going to happen either. But that's the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. Hopefully you enjoyed the reaction. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reactions over there. Episodes extra early over there as well. With that being said, I'll catch you guys later. Peace, guys.